So, hello and welcome everybody. Yep, and nobody cares, Lord Northberg. Welcome and everybody back. Welcome. Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Today with Anno 1404. As you guys know, the multiplayer is not working for me, but, well, this is still my favorite Anno, so I had to come back and, so I just created a completely new profile, for playing this game. This is now going to be a continuous game with the Venice add-on, and yeah, let's see how big we can build. The profile, as I said, has been freshly created. You can see here, Kebablord of YouTube, with 0 achievements and everything, so we will unlock everything together. This is a medium difficulty game, meaning we have 2 medium AI players in it. It's Guy Focas and Marie Dortois. They will soon found their own cities. And yeah, we actually found the perfect spot for our own, to be honest.
You have more buildings available.
So yeah,
the
as I
ship's
said,
crew has unloaded the cargo.
this city is, this island is freaking huge, so we will definitely build a metropolis here. And if you ask me, that is the best island that you can get. So now it's also time to get to another island, just to secure an island for the Oriental city later. I'm thinking about this one here, because we have here a lot of building space together. Or here. The idea is just to be able to build a huge Oriental city later. And this here will be one for economy. Yeah, I will save 2 islands, so that the enemy is not able to snack them away. So now it's also time to start building the city itself. So I personally prefer when harbor area and city area get very close to each other. But there should also be enough room for a wall. So maybe if we start with city here and then expand later to the south, that should work. So as I said, let's build it a bit out, a bit more inland, so that we can build the cheap quarters outside of the city. Yeah, this here looks fine to me as a distance. So I actually have no idea what I'm doing. But hey, we will succeed nonetheless. Okay, our ship is now nearly here, nearly there, so...
You have done the right thing.
Yes, and that is why you all love me.
Simply first rate.
Ah, good. Our Emperor wishes you to strengthen our relations with the Orient.
I hope
Yeah,
we shall
that is
learn
nice for the
much
Emperor.
from one another. Inshallah.
So, and can we actually grow spices here? Yes, we can. And we will get a smaller island for carpets, so... Yeah, this one here will be the city of our choice, because we, the island of our choice, because here we can actually produce sugar. So I hope I did not produce here any bullshit. I don't think so.
An island was settled by another player.
It has been so long since I last time played this game with Jerry. I actually do really miss it. Or did miss it. So now we should have enough wood supply. Also, time to start buying some goods. Oh yeah, maybe I should also talk about the goals of this Let's Play. Well, the idea is that we will unlock all attainments, build both monuments and get 30,000 people. So that is actually the stuff that we nearly reached last time, so it is quite realistic. So yeah, let's get this started with. Dum, da, 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 da. Time to build here first few houses into our small city layout. And as one of you guys actually pointed out, yes, this layout is very close to one used by the NPCs. I took that as an inspiration and optimized it further. So no surprise from that side. And here we can see Marie d'Artois. And where's Guy? He is here, and he took a small city, so small island. So probably he won't build that much stuff. I think he crippled himself. But Marie, she will. Yeah, she might become very strong.
Goods
later.
are piling up.
And apparently I forgot a road connection here.
That's better.
I
Good
just noticed once again, very close to building a swastika, but 180 degrees.
Your building opportunities have been expanded.
That is also a thing that I always notice in Anno. No matter in what game, a swastika is always an efficient building layout. Maybe a secret message? Or is it just because of a geometrical shape? So, time to go to Venice and buy some tools and... Well, why first there when we can actually visit Asa here first?
Your settlement has...
Your settlement wants for wonderful.
Your knowledge of our...
I'd be happy to help.
Okay, now we actually got a few goods traded by Lord Northberg. That is great. And here we have now our basic city. Small square. But we should also start now with cider production. So that we can prepare the first upgrade.
If there's anything else I can help you with...
Dun, 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 dun. And of course, as always, small efficient squares that we can simply place next to one another. So that should definitely be more than enough cider for our small village.
Good.
Time to also
The
buy
trade
here
sounds good to me.
some tools. So how much does a chapel actually cost? 5 tools. That is exactly the amount that we have. And it is now time to even expand the village a bit further.
A good deal.
so that we actually get a positive income.
Another player's population has reached the next civilization level.
Yeah, of course, and he did that way before me, right? Yep, definitely.
You need not be ashamed. Business is business.
A fair trade.
Well then, now our people can
Your
upgrade.
town is coming along.
My informants report that
Of course. Sometimes it's essential.
So now we are going to buy here
I'd
even
be
more
dim-
tools.
You've got a good deal there. I shall inform the Emperor.
You goods,
Yeah, what a
just
quiet,
arrived.
nice and lively village.
A player has opened up new
Let
lands.
us keep the details just between us. What a pleasant development.
So now the question is whether
Can
Marie
you lend me
settle.
a hand with this matter?
Yes, of course, Richard, I can. Now the question is, do I want to?
Nothing can stop your settlement from growing. The settlement of another player has advanced.
Your town is coming along splendidly. Keep up the good work.
Yay, we have euphoric citizens
Life here is better than
and a nice, beautiful
to be
village.
loved.
Now even turned more beautiful. So the question is, where do I get stone from? Of course, from all corners of the island, but not where I actually am. So we need to work ourselves to the top.
Another player has built an oriental settlement.
Dum da dum, dum dum dum. So, and over there is the next stone deposit.
Forgive me, but I am not...
profitable. In more ways than one.
Have you managed to deal with this? Thank you for your active support.
Your assistance in this matter would be most welcome.
Okay, small quest.
A good deal is always a welcome change.
Oh, actually that looks really nice with the mountain arch over the river with a few trees in there. Wow. Oh, I did not want to go there. Yeah, that is how I wanted it. It just looks plain awesome. Wow. And even after all those years, the game still looks great. Graphics wise. So, now we need to go here to the next mountain building site. Good, now we have a proper stone production. What we now need is an iron production.
Let me give you a hand.
So for that we first place here our warehouse, then of course an iron mine. We will also need some charcoal for the production. Yeah, we'll place it here right behind the warehouse. Or a small market building. So, and charcoal and iron ore together go here to the iron smelter, and that goes to the toolmaker's workshop. Many sites actually claim that one smelter can support two toolmaker's workshops. I actually don't agree with that. I personally am the opinion that 2 smelters can support 3 toolmaker's workshops.
Did you manage? Goodness gracious.
My sympathy for you.
Are you interested?
An island was settled by another.
Good. It's a deal. On behalf of the Sultan, I
Good,
thank-
they did not take my islands, so I can be happy. So, and we are now producing our
Another
own
player
goods.
has built an oriental settlement.
So what does our production say? Everything is super fine. Perfect. So, but we will block them from spice production, at least for spice consumption, at least for the moment. So, time to get even more iron. And will more charcoal be necessary? I think so. But we should build it up here. And that is actually all of the iron on this island, so we have a lot of building
Impressive.
space.
Enough goods are being produced from your iron smelter to supply another toolmaker's workshop.
Yes, I know, my friend. And I'm still ignoring it. For obvious reasons.
My people know the miracle of cultivating.
So, and we now have enough honor. Well, we have it for a while now, that we can buy a gift. For Alza
So
here.
tell me, how are things with you?
An appreciation. So that we can go up in ranks.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
Come closer.
Salam alaikum.
Confess your sins.
So, and now we can actually start building the first service buildings, like here, the Firewatch. And here the tavern. To allow our people to upgrade, and of course we will also expand the village a little bit.
May Allah bless you.
Ah, the looks of
You've
progress.
got a good deal there.
Now, of course we are a bit low on money, but that is normal. I mean, our balance is now down to just... now it rises. Ah, yeah, right. We wanted to buy the
I'd have
appreciation.
no objection. I'd be happy to help you. I like it. The Grand Vizier is waiting.
If you help me with this, I'll make sure
Yes,
the
we will also
Sultan
do
hears
that
about
quest.
it.
So, and of course we will also place some carpenters' houses. Unfortunately, their radius is so small that we actually need 2 of them. Which is, to be honest, a bit annoying.
An enemy henchman is causing trouble in your settlement.
Everything on the table.
Have you
Already.
come to express your devotion? Please allow me to show.
That must be one from Guy Focas. A henchman. So he must... Ah, there he is. And found him. Okay. Good, so we prevented him from settling
The Honorable
our
Sultan.
island. So, now the question. So here we are building our economy in Wolfshaven. But our city we are going to build in Sheepbridge. So, and we also want to solve that small quest for Alza here. That gives us some honor and some stone, so nothing major, but also something that we need, actually. At least we honor. So, and for us here, it starts to... It slowly is time to actually start with the linen production. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4... And it doesn't really matter if we place here cider or hemp production, because actually they have the same layout. And the buildings where the hemp is being processed, well, that is something we can simply place in another area like an industry district. So that actually works rather well. So, and here we once again have a nice square that we can duplicate at any time. So I hope 2 of them are enough for now. If not, we need to expand.
The Sultan has presented you with these building plans as a gift.
So, how are we going to place that? Yeah, I think that would actually work quite fine.
Are you the
Oh,
messenger
he even
with
has
the
an
goods I-
alchemist tower. I totally forgot about that. Totally forgot to look for public buildings. Not for public buildings, for neutral powers. So, collect these. So, and at least for the moment, I cannot afford yet a big building layout. For the dates, for example. Only a small one. So 2 date plantations should actually do it for the moment. Thanks to the oasis, they have an unlimited water supply. Also for the later expansion, we could actually need
That
some
important
wood.
quest. Thank you.
Yay, we got more honor. Woohoo.
You know how to make friends.
Yes, I know how to make friends, and you don't because you're a creepy little fuck. So, and the oriental layout for city building is actually very close to my normal layout. So, it is even here quite easy to replicate. Dum da 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 dum. Zack. Bam. So, and we will put you on light green taxes, and now we are positive again.
A thunderstorm is brewing on an island.
Okay, good thing it's not our island. So, and the next thing that we need to do now is, actually, we need to start with our spice production.
And everyone got what they wanted.
And everything we need for
Don't be
that is
shy.
actually here.
You've earned a reward for your
Yay! First reward! Woo! First achievements! Gems that we can actually spend later for new decorative buildings.
You're building
The
up.
speed with which you have led this.
I'll take what I am owed. You'll get over it.
Yes, I will get over it. You know why? Because I don't care. So, and here we can actually do the same thing as in the Occidental cities. We will simply again use the small square layout. Okay, it's not a square, it's a rectangle, but... well, you guys know what I mean.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
So, time to actually create our first trading route. So, spices. From here to there. And we will do it with a Rashida. So, but before the Rashida actually starts with that, we need to get rid of the rest of our construction material here. So, and now you can do your thing, Rashida. So here we now actually still have enough space for the mosque.
Your town is growing. Salam alaikum.
I like it.
The thunderstorm has subsided.
God is smiling upon us.
Yep, God is definitely smiling upon us. So, first half an hour is already over, so that means 10 more minutes for this episode.
One of your plants has stopped.
These are the building plans that I can issue to you at present.
You should keep an eye on your spice production.
Are you discreet enough to carry out this task?
Whoa, another quest. Sure, Giacomo, why should I not be discreet enough? What do you actually give me for that? Ooh, 23 tons of tools.
Two players are at war with one another.
Wow, that was fast. Oh, Anne-Marie actually expanded her city quite a lot. But
Your settlement has grown.
As well. So,
You know, how to lead.
Let's just watch the war between them.
This ship is...
Which is actually quite interesting, because none of these two can actually recruit soldiers by now. So this is now more like a formal war, and yeah, nobody will get hurt. So yeah, it's also, I think it's also time to expand the city a little bit. Now the question is how. I think I will do it that way. Yeah, not like in the multiplayer Let's Play with Jerry, where we had a double road between the districts. No, I want to make it single roads, and I also want to surround the city with walls and build here like small fortresses around inside the city, so that the city itself is heavily defended. I think that will actually work out quite nicely. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, and that is now a layout that I can work with. Or at least it set the base.
One of the other players has reached a higher civilization level.
Okay, she actually can now produce soldiers. Good old Marie. So, 1, 2, 3. So, well, everything here seems to work quite well. And I don't know what to say. I can only say that I don't have a face cam right now, because some of the people have been complaining. Also, at least here in Anno 1404, I would block all of the NPC portraits and everything. And, well, here the face cam would actually definitely would cost more atmosphere than it would add to the Let's Play series. Therefore, I deactivated it here. Of course, if you want to have it back, just type it down in the comments, and I will think about it. So, and
One of the other players has reached a higher civilization level.
Okay, both are able to make war, but me, I am not able to do so. Not yet. So, also time to start consuming spice. The spice must flow! So, in that way we were actually able to get our first Patricians in the first episode.
The city coffers are now full. But what will your people have to say about the high taxes?
Who would have thought we would see a fascinating development?
A
So
good
the
deal is
city is now
always a
being
welcome
escorted.
change.
Yeah, people are not advancing due to the taxes. No, 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 no. Yeah, complain.
A player has opened up new land.
Oh, one of the big islands that I actually don't care
Let
about.
me give you a hand.
An enemy henchman has been seen in your settlement.
So, they can only hide in citizen buildings or higher. And there he is.
To apprehend.
That was definitely from Guy Focas. Marie does, as far as I know, not use henchmen that excessively. So, and of course we will have to increase
An
our
island
production.
was settled by another player.
Oh, both are settling on the same island. That has potential for even more
One of your
conflict.
plants has stopped producing goods.
But it actually is a good beer island. Yeah, they have their Patrician cities. I am just way too slow in this game. But you know what? I still like it. I prefer it slow, but nice and comfortable. So, and here we will now get another square for cider. Because otherwise we will very fast run
Your
low.
escort was successful.
A good deal.
Yeah, I mean, we now have actually a shit ton of money as an income, but that will definitely come back to bite us if we are not fast enough in increasing our production properly. Yeah, this will be decoration and placing a small fortress,
What
stuff like
building
that.
project are you planning?
Yeah, that won't be. Or we will actually build a few houses in there. But would they still be able to upgrade? I actually don't know. Because actually, for example, here, he wouldn't, the building would not be able to upgrade. We will see. I'll put you in something like a tournament place and so on. Good, time to increase our production even further. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this time, it will be again our hemp production. We should definitely also not forget our fish production. And our spice production. And everything. In the end, I want every inch of this city
I
covered
count on
with
you?
production. So, and here we will place a few more fishers' huts.
A player has opened up new land.
Well, just a small island over here.
And you think you've completed your not to be under? The Council of 10 thanks you.
Oh, and of course the castaways are right next to Venice. So
Two
nobody
players
cares to
have
help
agreed.
them.
Got a good deal there.
You'd be wise to come. Your money is in safe hands here.
Well,
What
that
can
is
I
no
tell
small
the Emperor?
issue with the
I
Corsairs.
You are acting on God's command.
Feel free to come and have a look around. Let's
They are
shake on
starting
it.
to cost a lot of money.
You know how to make friends.
Just in time.
An island was settled by another player.
Yeah, sit on one of my islands and you're going to die. That is a promise. So, and if we increase the goods capacity,
You'll get over it.
then we will actually be able to transport more.
The first patrician.
I can provide you with anything your heart desires.
No, you can't, Guy. And the way how you pronounce that is actually quite scary.
I can provide you with anything as you wish.
Trading with one another is a sign of... Is that your final word?
No, it is not. I
It
simply
appears
cannot
that you
afford you
take
because
good
you're more
care.
expensive than a whore.
You are
So-
on the right path. Your settlement proves it.
You have learned a lot about the Orient.
Yeah, but not enough.
He who acts justly is justly rewarded.
Production has been disrupted.
Okay, so, and this here will also get the proper patties.
I glad.
Wow. That is actually quite the fleet here. So now we got a few more patricians.
Your building opportunities
You're
have
not
been...
losing your overview, are you? Perhaps.
You carry on like this.
A bailiwick, yeah, how expensive is it? Actually not too expensive, it just costs stone. And that is something that I don't have.
Production has been disrupted.
But yeah, also, the episode is now over. Time to find a proper thumbnail, and I think I just got it here. I mean, for first episode, this is actually quite the progress. And, well, let's see how we will continue in the next episode. And hopefully between these two there will be even more of war. But yeah, there's only one way to find out. So, see you next time. Goodbye. And please write down in the comments what you think about Facecam. Yes or no. Bye bye.